Hi, my name is Lilli Howe. This video journal is a reflection of my journey in exploring holistic and relational approaches to well-being by connecting with and caring for country. Over the past few weeks, I've taken part in a series of intentional experiences in nature, from quiet reflection and meditation to active care for the land, all of which have deepened my personal understanding of well-being through an Aboriginal lens. This project also invited me to critically examine Western perspectives on the relationship between well-being and nature, and to consider how these insights might shape my future teaching in PDHPE. What follows is a reflection on my journey through country, through scholarship, and toward a more meaningful, culturally responsive approach to health education. Connecting with country. In this first section, I reflect on my personal experiences of connecting with country over several weeks. Each moment spent outdoors, from sitting quietly on the grass, mowing my backyard, allowed me to slow down, observe, and begin to build a more conscious relationship with the natural world. These experiences offered me insights into the Aboriginal perspective of well-being, a holistic, interconnected approach where caring for country is deeply tied to caring for self, spirit, and community. This reflection explores what I had noticed about myself, my surroundings, and how my well-being was impacted through this growing relationship with country. An easy way to connect with country was sitting quietly on the grass. I felt the warmth of the earth beneath me. The time-lapse captures only a few minutes, but in that time, I reflected deeply on my connection to country. It wasn't just the physical act of being outdoors. It was a conscious effort to slow down, to listen, and to feel. Over several weeks, I participated in 4 experiences: walking through bushland, journaling under a tree near my home, caring for a local garden by weeding and mowing the lawn, and meditating by a creek. Each moment helped me realize how much country gives to us, not just resources, but clarity, calmness, and connection. I noticed a shift in my own body and mind. I felt more grounded, more centered. My thoughts became clearer. I was reminded of the Aboriginal perspective of well-being, one that doesn't separate self from environment, but sees all things as deeply interconnected. These experiences helped me understand that caring for country is a form of caring for self. When we nurture the land, we nurture our own mental, spiritual, and emotional health. Being on country isn't something to tick off a list. It's a relationship we build over time, with reciprocity and respect.
That might be these people. Oh, Ben's over there.
In this second section, I critically examine how Western knowledge and research understand the relationship between well-being and nature. I explore 3 academic sources and compare perspectives with the Aboriginal understanding of holistic and relational well-being that I experienced through my own connection to country. This section also reflects the limitations and strengths of Western frameworks and how contrast and cultural lenses have helped me develop a deeper, more balanced view of health and mental well-being. In researching Western perspectives on nature and well-being, I came across 3 key studies. Each suggested that spending time in nature has measurable benefits: reduced stress, improved mood, and better cognitive functioning. But what stood out to me was how nature was often seen as a tool to improve well-being rather than a relationship. In contrast, Aboriginal perspectives see country as a living entity. Well-being isn't achieved by using nature. It's about being with nature. Western definitions of well-being often focus on individual mental and physical health. In Aboriginal ways of knowing, well-being includes the land, community, ancestors, and spiritual connection. This difference helped me reflect on how incomplete Western approaches can feel. They measure outcomes like cortisol levels or attention span, but they can miss the deeper sense of identity and belonging that comes to country. Both systems have value. Western research validates the benefits with data, which can be useful for advocacy and policy. The Aboriginal knowledge teaches us how to build a sustainable, respectful relationship with country that lasts beyond any health goal. The final section of this video journal explores how my connecting with country experiences and critical analysis of well-being can shape my future teaching practice in health and physical education. By drawing connections between my personal insights and the 2027 New South Wales PDHPE syllabus, I reflect on how we as educators can create meaningful opportunities for students to explore well-being through a holistic and culturally responsive lens. This section highlights key syllabus outcomes and content that align with relational and country-connected approaches to health. This inquiry has deeply impacted how I think about teaching health and physical education. The New South Wales 2027's PDHPE syllabus supports many of the ideas I've explored, particularly in Stage 4 outcomes around respectful relationships, health and well-being, and connecting with culture. For example, outcome focuses on assessing the influence of contextual factors on well-being, while encourages strategies for respectful relationships, both which can be enriched by connecting students to country. Strand content on holistic well-being and mental health provides opportunities to include Aboriginal perspectives meaningfully. In future teaching, I want to move beyond bushwalks or nature days and design learning that encourages students to build a sustained personal connection with country. I'll also include reflective practices like journaling, community care activities, and cultural knowledge sharing. Teaching from a holistic lens is more than meeting the syllabus requirements. It's about shaping young people who are connected to self, others, and place. And for that, both Aboriginal and Western perspectives must be respectfully integrated. In reflecting on my journey of connecting with country, I've come to truly understand the deep interconnectedness between caring for the land and caring for myself. Through simple yet meaningful acts like mowing the lawn, walking through the bush, and watching the sunset at the weir, I've experienced firsthand how country nurtures our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being when we take the time to present and listen. This experience has shifted my perspective, not just personally, but professionally, as a future health and physical education teacher. It's clear that well-being is not just about physical health or individual habits. It's relational, holistic, and grounded in culture and place. By integrating these insights into my teaching, I hope to offer students the opportunity to engage with nature and develop a more connected and culturally perspective understanding of health and well-being. Country teaches us to slow down, to observe, and to care, and in doing so, it invites us to become more grounded, more self-aware, and more connected to ourselves, to others, and to the world around us.